Just
Pink Hamsterino.
Oh, I was just asking if you've seen the videos on Pink Hamsterino's YouTube page.
I am loath to admit that I've
only
yet
got
to...
like 3 or 4 of them on there, but there's this one where he calls into this podcast, and he, I guess, I don't know if he calls and leaves a message, and these guys listen to their answering machine messages or whatever. He calls up this podcast, and he wants this guy to talk. He asks him what his favorite Swanson's TV dinner is,
Yeah.
and he just goes on and on about it. You have to listen to it because I can't do it justice, but it's pretty fucking hilarious. I actually like really fucking laughed.
Okay.
It was very well done, but
Right.
obviously it was kind of done in a joking manner. But oh man,
Right. I'll check it out.
it was good.
Pink Hamsterino is one of our more colorful commenters. I'll say that.
No, but check out that video on there, especially the Swanson's TV dinner one. It's really good. I can't explain it, but
Okay.
I mean, if you just listen to it, I think it's only like 3 or 4 minutes long, but you listen to it and it's just like, oh my god, it's
All right.
genius.
All right. Hey, everybody. We're back. It's that time again when Jose and I talk about comics, comic culture, and all the stuff in between. And this is kind of a light week, but that's not to say that nothing of note happened. First being the release of the Neil Gaiman, Andy Kubert's Batman, first part of the Batman two-parter, which is pretty good, although I don't know why they're putting it in the Batman books. I mean, that seemed to me like a thing that kind of merited being its own...
Like a one-shot?
Like a one-shot or something, but you had commented before how this seemed a lot like...
Whatever Happened to the Man of Tomorrow?
Whatever Happened to the Man of Tomorrow, the acclaimed Alan Moore story, last Superman story that took place right before the Man of Steel reboot that John Byrne did. I remember that story being one of the better, and I remember even saying, God, why isn't Alan Moore writing Superman?
Well, he did. It was called Supreme.
Supreme, right.
Which
and
was awesome.
Yeah, which was awesome, and it's one of those, God, too bad, the people at... Too bad he has so much bad blood with DC that he just won't do anything with them, so... What can you do? What can you say? But in any case, thanks for joining us, folks, and again, the last round of segments that we put up really got a lot of conversation going. Last Rants again. You guys seem to love Last Rants, but the Invincible Iron Man review that we did also got a huge number of hits, and our Secret Warriors review was actually linked from Jonathan Hickman's site. Jonathan Hickman himself saw the video, and we asked if he wouldn't mind linking to us from his site, and he went ahead and did it, which was pretty cool. But I don't know if he was none too impressed with us.
I think you need to be... I think Jonathan Hickman is a very man, or a man who is very not... Why can't I fucking... I'm dead tired today.
He's hard to impress. I know.
Yes, he is. He's very hard to impress. That's how I would imagine that he is a very...
But still. Hey, he linked to us. He's always been pretty cool about it whenever we mention him, so no big. Also, what happened this past weekend, Joss Whedon's new show, Dollhouse, premiered. And I've already read a whole bunch of reviews on the show online on different blogs, and I think everyone pretty much nailed it. A good first episode, and the Whedonites are going to watch it, hopefully. Maybe it was a case of having too great an expectation, because I don't know what I was expecting. I will say this. Anytime you have Eliza Dushku in a short dress like she was wearing in that episode.
It was ridiculous.
Good God.
That's what I was saying, like that part at the beginning where she's dancing. I'm like, wow. Really? Are you kidding me? Like,
wow is right. So I'm not going to complain there. But I wanted to see her kicking ass a little more. I wanted to see some ass kicking on her part.
Yeah.
And then
they can't blow their proverbial wad in the first episode.
True, but yeah, that first episode didn't feel like a first episode though. It felt like a second, third, or even a fourth episode. For those who didn't see it, the first episode of Dollhouse dealt with the Eliza Dushku character Echo, basically handling an exchange of a kidnapping. She's there to make sure that the kidnappers don't kill the victim, kill their victim, and in essence follow through on just taking their money and going. And then, of course, in true Joss Whedon, manner, a whole bunch of complications get thrown into it until finally you get to the reveals at the end, and it essentially becomes sort of a ghost story. A good one. Mm-hmm. A pretty cool ghost story, and shows a bit of the potential that show has. But I wanted to ask Kicking in the beginning.
I thought it was fine for a first episode. I liked everything, but my favorite part was seeing Amy Acker.
Oh, Amy Acker was
another
it's
Joss
always
Whedon
great
show.
Seeing her. Yeah.
So hopefully she'll be a regular on there, and she looks all badass and cool with her scars on her face.
And speaking of Amy Acker, didn't that set the Dollhouse didn't
Yes,
it look like
yes.
Wolfram and Hart?
Yes, that's exactly.
I was like, oh, wait a minute, that looks like the old
That's
they took the old Wolfram
exactly
and Hart
what I
set and
thought.
moved it around a bit. Yeah.
Yep.
So, I mean, I think part of that was probably done intentionally to give, again, Whedonites a little bit of a comfort zone. Mm-hmm. You come back, it's something new from Joss Whedon. It's not what we're accustomed to, but still, it gives you something to hopefully look forward to every Friday. I watched Dollhouse on Friday, and then I followed it up with Battlestar Galactica. And Jose doesn't watch Battlestar Galactica. And if you had never watched it before, and you watched last Friday's episode, you would have been completely lost. It was one of those. It was a talking head episode, basically. It was a lot of dialogue, a lot of explaining stuff that people, have had questions about for a while. Really good episode, but probably might not have been everyone's cup of tea.
Yeah, well, I still think that you should get off your ass and watch Fringe, because that is the best show on TV right now, next to Supernatural.
Well, I would say that as far as Fringe goes, I am interested in seeing it because I'll watch anything that has a strong female protagonist in it.
Yeah, but the last 4 episodes, ever since it came back from the break after December, man, the last 4 episodes have been totally kicking ass. I mean, seriously, it's been an excellent show.
Okay. I'll probably give it a shot. I know when it goes, it'll go in the reruns soon, and I'll be able to get caught up.
Well, you already was in the reruns. You had
really?
your chance to get caught up, when they were on break after. Because this early December or something like that was their last episode until and then at the end of January. So they reran all the episodes, all the important episodes to get caught up.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, maybe I can.
But man, the payoff for that show's been really good.
I saw the pilot. I saw the first episode. I just never followed up after that. But yeah, Fringe. I'll give that a shot. Dollhouse, I'm going to keep watching it. And Battlestar Galactica is going to be coming to an end soon, so I need something maybe to fill in that. Or maybe I'll just use that slot to maybe get more reading in or sleep. Who knows?
And Flight of the Conchords has been back on.
And Flight of the Conchords is on. That I can catch on demand, though, so that's pretty, I don't have to worry about that.
True.
All right, folks, we'll end this segment on that. When we come back, we'll talk a little bit about whatever happened to the Cape Crusader and other things that come to mind. We hope you join us.